Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Now this video's going to be different than what I used to make. By that I mean that there's actually going to be a voiceover instead of just subtitles. Tell me if you guys like this. I quite like this, makes my videos feel more personal. But anyway, we're on Strange in Season 5. This was the first day of Season 5. Now, how do I feel about Strange this season? Well, we'll see soon enough. I actually think he's really good this season. I was amongst the people who, when reading the patch notes, the balance notes, thought that, you know, Strange was going to be weak. You know, Gambit can just cleanse your ult. But then again, he can't cleanse your ult if you hit him first, right? So, that is flawless logic right there. Gambit can't cleanse your ult if he is himself hit by your ult. It's only if you miss him. And he doesn't have an actual shield to block it. Or maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But anyway, we're on Strange here, kind of farming the front line, as you guys know I love to do. I get exiled here by Hulk. Hulk, who I'm pretty sure swap soon enough. Boom, I kind of shoot melee, shield, boom, explode, get that Luna, and then boom, look at my ult. Look at my ult charge, how fast it's charging. Boom, get the mag. Chase the Iron Man here, but Iron Man is flying. He is gone. He does not want that Doctor Strange smoke, so I let him go, and we get the point in pretty much a second, yeah. Punisher's trying to poke, and Iron Man, they're kind of just shooting, doing pick damage, doing whatever, thinking they're useful. We get the point, and I have my ult. Now, I look for an ult here, but I know they have their support ults. I know that pretty much if I ult, they'll be using everything to kill me, so what I'm gonna do here, get exiled here by Hulk. So what I'm gonna do here is actually gonna look for an ult, fly up, but instead of flying down, I stay floating up. So in case they counter it like they just did, I can still fly up, fly away, and not just die while having put my flight on cooldown. So now Punisher ulted, but our Gambit counter ulted, and their Punisher just dies to the Moon Knight ult plus my poke. Iron Man dies as well, and that's the fight. Now the enemy team is regrouping. They didn't quite want to go that choke point. They went high ground. Then Magneto, you know, fell off. Hulk is kind of jumping around. Hulk's buff is absolutely trash, by the way. I tried it. I can't. I don't like the character. Maybe I'm just washed on the character. I haven't played him in a while. But anyway, I digress. Iron Man's kind of just, yeah, it's kind of just shooting the choke. I don't know, thinking he's useful, right? You know, I don't know what he's doing. Kind of just block it, kind of just look at him because he's ridiculous. Then we get the point. Get the point. Now we'll be taking MVP from that Moon Knight soon enough, don't you guys worry. They swapped the Iron Fist, which could be dangerous for me. Iron Fist is really good against Strange if you're not careful, but this one didn't quite seem to be dangerous. Their Gambit, I'm not sure he knew what he was doing because he kind of just ulted, kind of just doesn't know what he's doing. It's just, it was the first day of the season, guys. First day of rank, people don't really know how to play new characters. Now I'm stuck here, get pulled, but I'm good. I have my ult, I try to look for it, but I didn't quite have my flight, so I use it on the floor and I still get 2. Boom, get that quick double. Shoot, melee, explode with 100 dark magic, deals double damage, insta-kills everybody. Boom, Hulk fails his tackle. Then I think I'm gonna die, but my healer's got my back, thankfully. Hulk tries to pull something goofy, but Jeff pulls something even goofier by eating him, and he takes him to spawn. Now, I don't really know what was happening in that spawn, but Hulk did end up dying, thankfully. Now here's Iron Fist doing I don't know what he thinks he's doing. There he dips. Man kept the point, so I go and contest him. Kind of whiffing here. Boom, shoot, melee, shield, shoot, melee, shield for a bit of block damage as well, so I don't get lasers. Shoot, melee, shield. You guys know me by now. You guys know the combo. Boom. Cap in the back. Gambit trolling. I get him with a quick explosion. Invis ults, you guys want to quickly get out of that because your healers will not heal you if you're in that. Captain America gets a kill. I don't quite get hit by our Gambit's ult, so I don't get the boost. Which leads to me dying, if I'm not wrong, or do I live this? No, I die, I think, yeah. Now we actually make it back, we're back in the fight. My Star-Lord sadly dies, which is whatever. Iron Fist ults, I wait for him to use his parry because that's a 3-second cooldown, then I ult him, leading him to die in his ult, very humiliating. Now I finish off Magneto here, who kind of trolled. Gambit ults after his whole team dies. I don't know what he was doing, guys. The first day of the season, people don't really know how to play the new characters, except a few. Now Captain America here, Moon Knight, boom, on the high ground, ult and dies. That looked really funny from my perspective. Down Mr. Fantastic, who can definitely actually be a menace this season, but this one definitely wasn't because he died instantly before even using his block. Captain America pops a symbol. You want to be careful because they have that increased ultimate charge now, but you know, they don't really have that much damage to worry about. Jeff eats me, and then, you know, takes me away, unaware, then spits me out cruelly. Okay, and then Captain America's on the back line. I try and peel for my supports. but he ends up running away quite fast. My Gambit pops ult, and this time I'm in it, so I use it to push. Use it to push, do some damage for my ult, do everything. Boom, boom. Now we're just pumping damage right now. I don't even know what's going on. But we cleared them out quite fast. Now there's just Captain America. I'm guessing he's looking for a stall. Kind of just jumping around. Oh, and then there's Invis, and I actually accidentally fat finger my portal. I seem to think I was on Thor for a second. I could just pop Awakening Rune. So I simply use it to close off their spawn, right? Although it didn't quite work. And then we just clean them up and they die. I don't know what this dude thought he was doing. Blocked that easily. And then we get the point. On to the next round, guys. Alright, now we're on defense, and I absolutely love playing defense on this map. I just love this map overall. As you guys can see, there's a portal on the map. That's because I try to portal their spawn and get them off the map, you know, clip farm, but I didn't quite succeed. Now I fly up here because I'm a bit scared of the walls, then hit a sneaky explosion on Storm. She dies, she ends up getting lasered from the sheer damage. Groot is CC immune, which is fine because that doesn't actually make him take any less damage. It just makes him CC immune, so I can still deal with him as easily as ever. Jeff cancels my flight, that little rat. And since they have no front line really, I don't know what Strange is doing. I kind of just chill here, cap the point, prevent their advance. Hit that nice Maelstrom, building up that ult. Groot just wasted 2 of his walls, probably to protect the Strange, but Strange died anyway. And now we're kind of just pushing them. I see that my Moon Knight ult, so I kind of just push. I don't really care about, you know, respecting their space or whatever. We still want to watch out for Storm, although that Storm is, if you look at the scoreboard, I think she's going like super negative. I'm building up my ult, shielding for my Gambit, my duo actually, so that he can, in the future, pocket me. Now they swapped to Magneto, which is good for me because I like punching Magneto. He's real big and fat. I find he's not that dangerous on the front. Or at least the Magnetos at this rank. This was actually like placement matches. So the first 2 matches. Boom, my ult, but I don't quite fly down yet, just in case. Why did I not fly down? Because Jeff could have ulted and he would have eaten me and saved this team. But this Jeff didn't quite know what he was doing, or maybe he didn't have ult, or maybe he just didn't want to take that risk. But anyway, I got my kill. Now Luna's here, boom, out of position. She dies before she can get into spawn. And we got MVP from the Moon Knight, which is what we want. Now here, it looked like Magneto kind of lagged out. He was, oh, I think he was stuck. I think he was stuck and then he teleported back to spawn. Anyway, their Storm ults, they have Jeff NATO. I didn't quite realize that, so I just flew away and then I saw, you know, the Jeff joining it. So then she kind of kills half my team. Well, half my team, or like 2 of my teammates. So I kind of just try and deal with her, but I don't really leave Jeff like 1 HP, but I don't really finish them off. Miss my explosion, then I'm like, yeah, I should probably go. I should probably go because they're going to start taking space. Even my DPS are dead. So yeah, I kind of just let them take that space. And then I come back a few moments later, my team is back. I fly up to Storm knowing she's going to get bubbled because they have a Magneto. So I still insist on getting the kill, and we end up getting it thanks to the Moon Knight. And thanks to the team following up. Now Magneto's ulting, we want to block that, but I don't quite have my flight, so I have to move towards my support, and I do get the block. Although the Moon Knight dies from the splash. Now I'm Gambit ulted right now, so I just use the opportunity to get as much ult as I can. Since they double support ulted, I know I'm never going to be able to kill anything. So I kind of just farm as much as I can to try and hit a sneaky ult. Right now, actually, get the Storm, which it would have been bigger, but the Storm is good enough. Now, boom, Jeff has got my back right behind me, so I go and I actually just push the backline. They have like 3 supports, I think, so I just push the backline, get frozen. That doesn't quite matter. Boom, explode, but it's like my explosion healed her because they have so much healing. Jeff way out of position, boom, he dies. Then I'm just pushing the backline, Phoenix missing every shot. Boom, explode that, my team capitalizes, perfect. Phoenix is on the flank right here, just staggering herself, whatever. They're probably gonna get a portal, or will they? No, I don't actually think the portal. So now I kind of just push up anyway. They're on Hulk. Our Moon Knight ults for 50th time this round. Star-Lord kind of just exploring the character, exploring the map. And that's the round. So we got 3-0, full cap, full held, MVP 37-1. So the stats are going to show up soon. Feel free to look at them. So far, how do I feel about Strange this season? I still think he's really good. I was a bit worried, as I said at the start of the video. When reading the patch notes, I thought, you know, he'd be weak, but turns out he's actually very strong still. high damage, high everything. So thank you guys for watching, and do expect more. Leave a like if you like these types of videos. They're different from the ones I used to upload a month ago, but I quite like making them. So like and subscribe, like, comment, anything, whatever. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.